I'm saying that everything that happens in a business that's based off of pretend, that seems like a setup is.
Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucien and Universal.
Amidst the ongoing Kendrick versus Drake feud, Katt Williams swoops in with a reality check, reminding everyone that the true winners aren't the rappers themselves, but the influential figures behind the scenes. Specifically, Universal Music CEO Lucien Grange is the one reaping the benefits. So while the folks are not the newly erupted battle between the rappers, the truth, as always, is hidden from the media's prying eyes, and Lucien's deals with all his artists make him the true winner of the feud. In addition, Yeezy also stirred controversy by insinuating Lucien's significant role in Drake's career. Simmering feud between two of hip-hop's biggest names exploded this week. And while fans are caught up in picking sides, it's the bigwigs like Lucien who are truly laughing all the way to the bank. Universal Music holds a dominant position in the industry, owning pretty much all your favorite rappers and deciding their fate.
So in all of these situations, there's a business involved and there's real money involved, and somebody's benefiting from this.
Kendrick signed a major deal with Universal back in October 2020. Drake, rumored to be Lucien's favorite, reportedly receives extra perks and protection compared to his peers. Even West shared Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucien to Granges and Universal. He's like, my daddy got it. My daddy control the spins. My daddy got the diasps. Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucien. The word on the street suggests that Drake's success may not solely be attributed to his talent, but also to the strategic alliances he cultivates behind closed doors. There's a discussion about Drake's alleged super-secret contract with Universal in 2021, reportedly worth a mind-boggling $400 to $500 million.
Nobody's at his level towards that much. You don't. Unless you have to.
The pair have used rapid-fire diss tracks to sling mud at each other. It began with insults, but quickly took a darker turn with allegations of serious crimes, such as domestic mistreatment and illegal, intimate encounters. Feud becomes messier as Drake accuses Lamar of domestic mistreatment, and Lamar alleges that Drake has a secret daughter. But there are whispers that behind all these dissing, Drake is secretly trying to acquire Kendrick's rights. But here's the thing. It may all be the shady dealing of Lucien, the CEO of Universal. Let's not forget that this man was named in Lil Rod's lawsuit against Diddy, accusing him of funding Diddy's alleged trafficking operation.
Listed UMG boss Lucien Grange in his lawsuit, stating that he either, quote, knew or should have known about the drinks getting spiked at parties.
Now, the man became an unwanted target in this crazy investigation that may take down half of the music industry, and naturally, he doesn't want to be a part of such horrific accusations. Rumor has it that Lucien gave Drake the signal to ease up on the beef once Kendrick dropped the trafficking bomb. In his recent song Not Like Us, Kendrick doesn't tiptoe around the sensitive topic. He boldly connects the dots for the public, exposing Drake, Lucien, and Diddy's connections. Say, Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to Cell Block 1 to any guy that talked to him and they in love. Just make sure you hide your lil sister from him. However, here's where it gets dark. According to Katt Williams, if Kendrick goes rogue and starts speaking out against Universal, it could spell disaster. Williams has been dropping hints in interviews, suggesting that artists who go against the big labels meet unfortunate ends. He even claimed that whenever a rapper is gunned down, someone up top is cashing in on their demise.
Star is the commodity. These are real people, real lives. When you see things happening, you don't have all of the information.
Now to provide some context on Drake and Kendrick's beef. It's been brewing for a long time. Drake and Lamar actually began their relationship collaborating together, but the tension between them apparently all kicked off back in 2013 with Kendrick's verse on Big Scene's track Control. In that verse, Kendrick didn't hold back. He called out a bunch of rappers, including Drake. It blew up. The Kendrick-Lamar Control verse has caused a huge stir in the hip-hop community due to its bold and controversial lyrics. In the verse, Lamar calls out and challenges his fellow rappers, claiming to be the king of New York and asserting his dominance in the rap game.
I've returned,
Yeah. There you have it. Ye is the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what might have started as an innocent diss recently turned into a full-scale battle, and it seems like neither of the rappers are going to win in this feud. Fans believe that it's the big labels who are going to reap the fruits, while both rappers face the consequences of what they have revealed. As one person commented, I've been saying it, Drake and Kendrick are working for these goons, playing us all for fool. And another user added, you notice who is always behind all the chaos in this world, in business, in government, and behind the divide? You will never guess. Drake and Kendrick have been engaging in subtle jabs and sneak disses in their songs for a while. Lamar, who won the Pulitzer Prize in 2018 for his album Damn, took offense to the idea that he and Drake are on the same skill level. The standout line in Future's song like that is Mother the Big Three. It's just Big Me. The origins of this can be traced to Drake's song First Person Shooter, which was released as part of his album For All the Dogs. During that track, featured guest J. Cole called himself, Drake, and Lamar the big three of the rap game.
The whole, the big best rapper in the game, the big three. They talking about Drake, Kendrick, Cole.
However, Kendrick wasn't pleased with being grouped with Drake, so he fired back on Like That, dissing Cole and asserting himself as the primary figure. He even compared himself to Prince, highlighting how Prince outlived Michael Jackson. The release of Like That sparked a frenzy, with every rapper seemingly wanting to diss Drake. Initially, Drake claimed he was unbothered and even gave a speech at a gig in Florida.
I got my head up high, my back straight, I'm 10 toes down.
But Drake was too busy with feuds from left and right to pay attention to what Kendrick was doing. However, when he finally got the chance to diss his industry's opponent, he released a track called Push-Ups, throwing corny lines about Kendrick's height and collaborations. He also targeted Kendrick's contract, hinting at a less favorable split of earnings with his label. But speaking of contracts, rumors circulated in 2022 about Drake securing a massive deal with Universal Music Group, reportedly close to $500 million.
Now, it's not going to be upfront. And that's why with these big numbers, like, we're hypnotized to believe it's upfront. It's not.
While nothing has been officially confirmed, Drake dropped subtle hints in his track major distribution that his deal places him in a league of his own, with lines like $500 million just for Aubrey. He's subtly asserting that he enjoys a level of autonomy and perks far beyond any other artist in the hop world. So, amidst the barrage of disses aimed at him, Drake subtly implies that his fellow artists are merely chasing after money to settle their label debts, while he basically bathes in luxury and riches. However, this raises a pertinent question. How exactly Drake received such preferential treatment if not through shady dealings with industry elites?
Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucien.
So all of his streams in the number ones is controlled by someone named Lucien.
Some suggest that Drake's privileged position may be tied to his industry connections with many prominent record label executives, including Lucien Grange, the CEO of Universal. He himself hinted that Drake has expansive, multifaceted deal that would cover Drake's recordings, publishing, merchandise, and visual media project. His maneuvers in the industry are orchestrated to serve the interests of elites and big labels, and Drake beyond the contract has nothing else but to fulfill his obligations. Now, this deal may have placed him at the top of the game, way above other rappers, but it seems like he's in no position to say no to his master puppeteer.
But I think that moment was a turning point for everybody, like, yo, this is crazy.
Another viewpoint suggests that Drake's frequent mention of Granin in his music serves as a subtle flaunting of his perceived privilege. He himself hinted that Drake has expansive, multifaceted deal that would cover Drake's recordings, publishing, merchandise, and visual media projects. Well, Drake's close ties to influential figures grant him the ability to shape the narrative and control radio play. Yet, fame and wealth always come with the price, and it looks like Drake's beef with Kendrick and more explosive lyrics are just the price he pays to divert attention from his master. After all, creepy allegations swirl regarding a potential trafficking ring within the entertainment sphere, implicating Lucien and Diddy's connection.
Kanye West revealed that Lucien is like a sugar baby daddy to rappers like Drake and Diddy. Essentially, these rappers are given...
And it all can be connected to the recent lawsuit filed against Diddy by producer Rodney Jones, which prominently featured Grange as a defendant. Jones claims she'd light on Grange's frequent visits to Diddy's residences, raising unsettling questions about the nature of their relationship. Of course, as many people already guessed, when it comes to saving the industry elites, it's better to sacrifice a few rappers along the way. As one person commented, I think the beef was put in place to take attention away from Diddy. And another user added, I've been saying for years that someone needs to do a deep dive and investigate the music industry and the life-ins, beneficiaries of those unalived rappers. The industry's big games are always beyond our knowledge. But thanks to whistleblowers like Williams and West, we are getting closer to the truth. But folks, what do you think about all this? Is this beef between Drake and Kendrick just a calculated event of the elites? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to check my other videos.